Good day, friends. This is Bobby here from Sydney, and today is a brand new day. I assume that your weekend has been going out very well. It is raining profusely here in Sydney, and it's getting cold. So you can see I'm getting warm here and keeping myself warm, and I hope the same for you. All right, so let's talk about what I'm going to present today. Today, I'm going to tell you a beautiful story, a story about a donkey. All right. So this is donkey who was taken by its owner across from one town to another. All right. So there were two friends who were taking the donkey along, and suddenly there was a hole in the ground, and the donkey gets into the hole. They tried level best to remove the donkey, but they could not succeed. So what did they do? They suddenly had a brilliant idea, like rather than pulling out the donkey and it will be hurt and then we will have to dig a hole and bury it, why don't we bury the donkey there itself alive? So what they did was like they started shoveling the mud into the hole. The donkey took a while to adjust, like the mud was coming on top of it, and suddenly the donkey feels that the normal thing that happens is that the donkey has been carrying the load from one place to another throughout its life, and it sees that the mud is coming onto its back. It shakes the mud and slowly moves forward, like gradually it moves forward. The more they put the soil into the hole to fill it up and cover the donkey, the more the donkey shakes it and moves forward. And eventually what happens? The donkey comes out of the hole and he's saved. All right, the moral of the story. Let's look at the moral of the story. What was happening out there? The donkey faced a lot of issues. The troubles were there, but there was a way forward. Okay, it used the troubles to learn from it and came out of it. Now, in today's scenario, right, we humans have a lot of issues in life. Okay, we sometimes get stuck. Which of you do not have a trouble? Trust me, 100% of individuals have challenges in life. So how do we resolve it? So number one that we have to think about is like when we are stuck in an environment, when we are stuck in some place, we feel depressed, we feel let down, and what we do is like we go to a corner and hide ourselves. On the contrary, here are some of the hacks that you can use in such a scenario, like taking the donkey as an example, right? So in this case, like remember how far have you walked to achieve where you are. Do not leave it. Basically, the thing is that you look back, see how many challenges you fought, right? The donkey looked at all his challenges and said like, okay, I have learned something from that and I'm going to take a step forward. I'm going to shake the mud out and I'm going to take a step forward, right? So in the same way, if you're stuck, what you got to do is like you got to look back and because what happens is like you're moving forward, but the history is your radar. It's giving the direction and it is giving you the experience to come out of it. So look back, how far have you carried yourself to achieve or to reach this particular point where you are today. Second point, remember the why you started this journey on, right? Why did you start? So when you are stuck and when you feel depressed that nothing is happening, please remember why did you start? Because if you have a strong why, as I have mentioned in various other videos of mine, if you have a strong why, you can achieve your destination. You are moving forward. So your why must be very strong in such a way that you must capitalize on it and take yourself forward. Thirdly, number three, make it a habit to move forward. That means like there is no point in like moving backward, right? So do it when you're doing something like repeat. What happens to the repetition is that you get your muscle memory right. Even in your subconsciousness, you will do exactly what it is. So when you are tired, when you are fatigued, what happens is your muscle memory, your subconscious mind takes over and takes it forward. So the number 3 point is like make yourself it a habit to move forward. Then there is a beautiful thing, like when we are creating projects to reach from point A to point B, what happens is like when we are tired, use the if then planning. Okay, it's a planning that has been coined like a while ago in the 1990s and all those things, and now use that if and then option. What is it? I'll explain to you. If I do this and if I'm stuck, then I will do this. For example, I'm going to the gym or I'm going to do something stressful, and I'm doing it and I reach a certain point where I'm stressed. It's like, oh my god. So I would plan myself that if I ever hit a curve that is tough, then I will take rest for about 10 seconds. Then I will take rest for about 1 hour. So for example, like you are doing a project and you are stressed out, 3 days of continuous repetition of work, and you're tired, you're fatigued. So you write a program in such a way in your brains that if I am tired, then I will take rest for a day. So what's the benefit of this is you don't have to put, because these x and y, if and then, are variables. You can go for a month and then you can take rest. You can go for 3 hours, you can take a rest. You can go for 20 minutes and then you can take rest. So anything that is there, use the if and then option and you will succeed in life. Then try to find some mentors. Like what happens is, like we are stuck, we are doing something, most of us do something by ourselves, so there is no one to guide you. Read books. If you do a search on the Google or a search on the internet, what happens is you will get a lot of people who have actually walked that journey. See, learn from them. How did they come out of it? It's all free, out there it is all free. Take an example, take a leaf from their book, saying that when they reached a certain curve, what did they do? So have a mentor or talk to your people whom you consider as a mentor, and they will come out with a solution. So they will help. So reach out for help, whether it is on the internet, whether it is in physical form, whether it is your friends and families, whoever it is, who is a mentor. Reach across to them and always find somebody who is a mentor. Then get things out of your head. Now, what we do is, like when we are in stress, what happens is, like it is all about planning. We use our head so much, like, okay, this has to be meticulous, this has to be done this thing. We plan, okay, but let me tell you that not always the head works. What happens is, like sometimes you get to let the emotions take over. So let that thought, park that thought outside your head and say that, wash your hands for a day and say that I am not going to think, I'm going to relax. Let the emotions take over. Sleep, take rest, go watch a movie, whatever it is. So what happens is, it gives you that reprieve. It asks you to slow down and you can achieve your goals. Like when you get it out of your head. Now, the next 7th point is, like ruthlessly learn how to forgive yourself. That means do not criticize yourself. You have attempted something. Okay, don't feel sad or bad about yourself ever, because you have made an attempt. Please learn ruthlessly to forgive yourself, because it is not sometimes the elements, like in the case of donkeys, it was not donkey's fault that there was a hole. It fell down. Okay, it was walking straight, it fell down. Now, all these examples that I'm saying, 1 to 8, all these points, think from a donkey's perspective or from a human's perspective, like from your perspective, So do not worry about that. Ruthlessly learn how to forgive yourself. Then what happens is, like when we are not on a project, we want to do this. For example, like today, the video, the idea was, like I will release a video every day for 365 days. That's a massive challenge. Okay, when I started it, I said, like, okay, I will do it. But today, it is probably the 139th or 140th video, and I'm still going. Don't you think that I am tired? I'm sick and tired sometimes? But no, what I do is, like I break things down. Rather than massive steps, I take small steps. What happens is, like when it's a small step, you can focus and you have the time and the energy to recalibrate. How to do is, like there is no hard and fast rule that it has to be released on a certain day, but I have a 24-hour window. I take small steps towards my destination and I will achieve. That is my end goal, that I have to achieve my destination somehow or the other. And I, being a human being, I have the power to recalibrate and take small steps rather than pacing myself. You don't want to burn yourself. Okay, taking large strides, like we always are in a very excited mode, like we got to finish off quicker. So when you're in the planning stage, be realistic in whatever you plan. Okay, so don't worry about that. Take small steps. When you're tired, take small steps. If you're running, walk. Okay, if you're walking, crawl. Pace yourself. Like reduce your space so that your energy, your health is of paramount importance to you. So take small steps. Then there is a rule saying that use a 20-second insane courage rule. What is that? Now, for example, like we are going and doing a project. We always say that, okay, let's do that. And we keep doing, repeating. But what happens is, like when we are focusing on a certain goal, trust me that most of the time you're working on it, that's all gibberish. There is no value to that. The value is when you are really focused on what you're doing, right? So how often do you do it? So the 20-second insane courage is that while you're doing it, take 20 seconds out of that particular project, focus completely and do the rush, boost it, saying that, okay, for the next 20 seconds, I'm going to do this, and that. Because you are maximizing your outputs based on the 20-second insane rush that you're generating out there. Then relax, then chill out, go for a walk, come back, give another 20-second push. This is the way how even the rockets in the space goes. It boosts, like when it has to have a course correction, you will see that the jets go out. So what is that? It gives small burst of energy in a certain direction so that the rockets, the spaceship, can turn to a certain direction. That is the way how even NASA does it. So in your case, when you're working on a project, do that small thrust. Okay, now that is the 20-second. And the final thing that I wanted to make was like, accept that the motivation will wane. For example, like if for my example, right, 365 days of daily videos that I have to generate, and I have to look out like what topic will I talk about and all those things. So motivation is gone down because nobody is helping me out. I'm a one-man army, right? I am a one-man army, and I go out there and like sometimes I feel depressed. Please, I have two choices at that time. One is to have a rosy glasses and look back and enjoy the moments that I have succeeded, but give up currently, like saying that, okay, I am done, I am tired, I have achieved this goal, but have I reached my destination? Or the second option is to put the realistic glasses, move forward with all those parameters that I explained, step by step, focus on the next step, take it forward. So the option is there, but I have to realistically accept that motivation will wane one day, and how to hack into that, how to take it forward to my destination. So on that note, my dear friends, had a wonderful weekend. It is beautiful Saturday today. If you are going out, just chill out, enjoy, and stay blessed, stay in touch. Please share this video, like, subscribe, whatever you want to do, but please help me to grow out into this world, because that is the only thing, because this I am doing by myself. I need help. Okay, so I'm reaching out to you. Please like, subscribe, and share this video forward, and it will be a blessing to you. So on that note, what we always say, be cool. Bye.